Okay. Oh, hold on. So, you. My hair. Messed it up. Took a big chunk out of it. Shit. It's hard to cut my hair without a mirror. I took the clippers to it, so I probably messed it up pretty bad. I'm trying to get ready to do my Sloan impersonation. I have to close the door. Alrighty. Both rooms were taken, so I wanted to do this at 3:20 my time, which be 4:20 Central Time. So it's 4:20 somewhere. Did I hear that? What's his name? Jimmy Buffett died. I don't know if anybody's here, if anybody knows. But I'm going to ask it because I might forget if. Okay, so if anyone has an answer for that, in case I forget to ask, I heard that he died. I don't know if he did or not. Who knows? Like Bob Barker died like 4 times or something already. Ridiculous how they keep repeating. You know, they died like 10 years ago and then they die again. And how many times did they die? I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know if these people are real. Okay, so I'm starting a little bit earlier because I couldn't get in. I didn't have the phone number to, I guess I could have looked it up, but it was too close to do it. So I ended up just coming in early so I could get as soon as they're done. Like there was both of these rooms were already filled with or had people in them, so I had to wait. And the one guy, I'll probably post the video. I took a short video of the guy that was in this room before me, sitting in here by himself, suffocating himself. Nobody else in here, no germs to get. Just like as if germs are real, but I don't believe germs are real. So nobody knows if Jimmy Buffett died. It doesn't matter really. I don't know. It's just I think it's just shit for people to talk about when all these celebrities are in the news. They're in the news. It's lies, 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 lies. Liza. Yeah, I'm really pushing my water because I didn't do enough yesterday, and I'm detoxing pretty hard. But I was also putting in my salt water. I was putting some 35% hydrogen peroxide. A few, like 5 or 6 drops or something, and it's like I think it's just like pushing stuff out. So I had to back off of that, and I'm just doing the Celtic sea salt in my water, and trying to get 3 or 4 of these a day. So this is like a quart, and I put probably a teaspoon and a half, but people might need to just start out at a half a teaspoon, and it will help to hydrate you at the cellular level. Most people are dehydrated; they don't even know. Just drinking plain water, especially or distilled water, is probably even worse because it probably, there's nothing in it, so it leaches the minerals out. That's why you have to put the salt back in, so you're depositing the minerals into you instead of drawing them out of you. So I'm always kind of in a constant state of detox because I'm doing this every single day, and then I add different things along the way. Occasionally I might do, MSN or boron or, some other. I mean, I haven't been doing that lately, but I mean, I have that stuff, but I don't know if I got all kind of stuff. I got ivermectin. I got, that I got when I was in Mexico. I bought a bunch of ivermectin, so I did a couple rounds of it. And now I still have some other stuff that's like a topical that you put on the animal, the cow, or whatever externally, and then I guess they absorb it in. So I never used that, so I don't even know if I would want to or not. Is anybody else detoxing? Because that's where it's at right now. Because the food, I mean, the food supply is toxic. There's nothing really good you can eat at the supermarkets. Like maybe you can find, like the only things I get there is the maple syrup, the dark maple syrup, real maple syrup, and occasionally like lemons or limes or something like that. But I don't buy stuff at the super, like especially meat or eggs or anything like that I can get at a farm. Like yesterday I was at the farmer's market. I usually go there every Saturday, and not just to get my food, because they give you, like, I'm only getting $68 a month for food stamps. Can you believe that? Holy shit. That's $2.25 a day, and that like just covers my ice that I have to keep. Ice is kind of like a stressor for me. I had to do that before I came here because my ice was all melted. And I did get some ground lamb at the, I got a half a pound, because it's usually a pound, but they happen to have a half a pound, so I got that. So it was like $7 for a half a pound of ground lamb, that I'll probably have for dinner tonight. So, but the meat should mostly be eaten raw, and I can't quite bring myself to do that now. When it comes to the beef, steaks, like I usually get tenderloin steaks, and those I can eat almost raw. Hi Melly, how you doing? Yeah, that's what it's for. No, it's saying more on my end right now, so. Well, I could ask how many people are in the chat, if anybody, but I see Salt. Not everybody wants to say that they're here, so I don't know how many people are here. There's usually more people than what it says, because it says 0 when there's nobody, when there's actually people here and they're talking. So I know it's, plus they're burying me and everything, so I don't know. So I got my sea salt water, sea salt. So I don't know. I got this other sea salt that was, I forget what it was called, but it wasn't, I don't think it was Celtic sea salt. I forget what it was called, but it's whiter, and it's got all these like little hard pieces. It feels like fucking broken teeth or something in there. I don't know what it is, and it doesn't dissolve. So I have to constantly keep picking and spitting out these things. So the other sea salt, the Celtic brand sea salt that I got from Amazon, I don't know. I got that quite a while ago. It's like a 16-pound plastic container, and I took some of it out, put it into glass instead of storing it in the plastic. But I don't have much choice in my car. So it's saying up here that there's 4 people. So I don't know how many people are actually here. So if anybody wants to do the thumbs up, maybe you can count it by doing that and see if that makes any difference. Because that'll help me with my Unless you really hate what I'm saying, then don't do it. But it will, the algorithms is what people say. So, and I didn't get to finish reading your whole message, Melly. I just started the beginning of it. And I don't think you got what I was trying to say about the Holocaust is what we're experiencing right now in this country. Like, don't think it was just Germany back then. It's happening right now. That's why I said, so you're okay with what happened at the Holocaust? This is happening right now to people. They're literally killing people. It's just maybe not as obvious. So thanks to the people whoever did the thumbs up, thank you. It's saying 4 people are here, but I don't know. I mean, whatever. No, it's just usually not a lot in the beginning. It usually takes a little while for it to build up. It says 5 now. So I don't particularly always want to. I thumb up the video sometimes just to support the person, especially if they're, don't get a lot of people in their chats or whatever and stuff like that. Or if it's a really good I mean, I do, but sometimes if I don't like the video, if they're saying things I disagree with, I don't want a thumbs up. So I don't expect people to do that if they don't like what I'm saying. I don't expect people to say they like it. But so do you think that the people in Maui are not suffering, or anywhere in the world that are being attacked, all these fucking fires? This is a Holocaust. I don't care if it's not just the Jewish people. Right now, it's the Hawaiian people and a lot of the indigenous people, just like they did to the Native Indians back in the day. That was another kind of a Holocaust. It isn't just the Jewish people that are being, I think that's almost, I'm not even sure how true. I mean, I don't think the way they present it is true. And I don't think there was as many people as they said, because according to their tattoos on there, the numbers of the people didn't even go over 1,000. I mean, it wasn't over 1 million. So I don't know. But for those that are here that want to talk about, I'll put it up after I'm done. I will post the link to the woman that is talking about at least the stuff I know I'm going through, all the how they've robbed our aura and how they're attacking us through all their different tech and the targeted individuals, the people with the Morgellons, which would be me, both of those, and just all these different ways that they're attacking us, all these death by 1,000 cuts, stuff I call them. Hi, Mo, how you doing? Hey, you. They didn't, what I'm saying is I don't believe they killed 6 million Jews. If that means anything by the numbers on their arm, it was never over 1 million. So where's the proof of it? And there's over 2,000 children that did not show up for school, that were registered to show up for school, and the school is saying that they're not there, that they have some children there, but there's like over 2,000 that aren't accounted for. So either they're lying, or where are the children, but also where are the parents of the children? So if they're dead, then I think that the parents are dead too, because I don't think there's just dead children and live parents not asking, where are my children? I'd be going nuts if that was my daughter. I mean, I only have one child, but still, I know how protective parents can be. And there's something fishy about the whole thing. So maybe they're lying, and maybe they're Maybe they're not that, but where are they? And also what people were starting to say was, could they have possibly used those blockades that they weren't letting people get out of off the island? And they say there's like 3 school buses missing too. So were they hiding the fact that they were taking children like like it was like not just a land grab, but a child grab for all these peepees? Who knows? I mean, what's her name? Oprah has her she's got schools in Haiti and all this. She's too involved with children, too involved, which makes me think that she or he, whatever it is a PDO. You're talking the Jews. Well, I don't know what that means. You just retracted your message, so I don't know. Based take on this. Whatever that means. I am telling you, I just got done telling you where the source is. It's the school saying it. Now, I don't know. I didn't call the school and ask them, but people that live there are reporting. There's different people that are coming up, like families coming up and talking about it, which I think is good because they didn't do that for the 9. Where are all those families not talking about what happened to them in New York? I believe this is the same thing that's happening. This to me is some type of a ritual or, I mean, it's obviously a land grab too, like, and it's just duplicating what they did in Paradise, California. So how is that any different? Hi, Adrian. Thanks for subbing. I don't know. I'm willing to go to Maui because they're saying that there's some wealthy people that are willing to sponsor people to come there to help with the situation. Now, I don't know how true that is or if that's going to transpire or not, but I would go there. I can't afford to go on my own. But then I think, oh shit, does that mean I'd have to wear a mask and do all this fucking shit to make that a possibility? I ain't doing it though. I don't think. And it would be, and then you have to go through all that, then get there and then not let me come in or something. I don't know. But yeah, like that whole Burning Man thing, that just happened too. That's the same fucking ordeal. These are either rituals or they're trying to get people literally pissed off. And then they're feeding off of all this negative energy that they're siphoning from us somehow. I don't know how they're doing it. I've been asking, like, how are they doing, getting the loosh or whatever they're doing we are their food source. So I don't know exactly how they get it or what they do with it or anything like that, but I just know that we are. And that's why I try to keep telling people. I keep hearing people say, oh, I'm so pissed off and they got me all fired. That's exactly what they want. If you smile, you defeat them. That's your biggest weapon right there is your happiness. If you can just not give it to them, starve those motherfuckers. Really, they are living off of us. Yeah, well, that you can guess. Okay, they just had the season in the spring. Now it's the fall, and the fall is known for the flu season. So they're going to capitalize on this new flu season coming up. So already people are starting to get sick and get the sniffles and get their fall cold going on. And then they're going to milk this and manipulate it and have people thinking, people get scared of this fucking C word, whether it's for VID or for the big C can't CER. So it's like it's the same thing. They're using fear to manipulate people and to motivate them or to stop them from doing things that they would do because they're afraid. So there's a lot of fucking cowards in this world. So, people saying, oh, just do this and just go along with it and stuff. That's why we're in this situation, because people are cowards going along with all the friggin' rules that are not laws. A mandate isn't a law. A proclamation isn't a law. People need to learn the law, and I'm trying to learn it because I've already been in some situations where, like, I literally got put in jail. I was in jail for 9 days in Florida for bullshit charges that were all dropped because they didn't have a case on me. They were just fucking with me. They arrested me at 3:00 in the morning and would not let me look for the things that would prove my innocence. Then when I said, no, wait, I can find this, they called that resisting arrest. And if they try to put handcuffs on and they put them on too tight on purpose, which they're doing, I had black and blues all on my arms from that. And they call that resisting arrest. And that was one of my charges. That was dropped too. The laws are beyond retarded. The people that enforce them are retarded. Or the people that try to enforce these mandates and proclamations and other bullshit measures that they're pulling on people. Who stands up to them? I mean, I listen to people saying they're afraid to go to jail. How come I'm not afraid to stand up for my rights? And men are? These are the men who are supposed to be leading us? Where's our alpha men? Hi, Al Sharpo. So, yeah, they're literally killing people right in front of us, and everybody's okay with it? They're not going to fight back and stand up and say, no, you can't do this. No, that wasn't correct. Are you saying that I have illegal drugs? Is that what you're saying, Melly? Tell me what you're saying right now, because you are an instigator. What was the charge for? My own prescription. They had 7 of a prescribed. That's why they dropped the charge, because it was prescribed to me. All the charges were dropped. Yeah, where are they? They're supposed to be here protecting the women and the children, and they're letting the fucking women do it all. And it wasn't for well, I also had a charge of paraphernalia. So they were looking through all my stuff. I have all these white powders that are part of my healing protocol. And they're using those, like, they kept coming over. I'm locked up, handcuffed in the back of the cop car, and they keep coming over with all my bottles of white powder saying, well, what is this? It's like, oh, that's lecithin. Oh, or no, it wasn't. It was, I just have all these different things. And some of them were vitamins or minerals, and some of them were like borax or MSN or DMSO or all these different things that I have in my car because I use them on myself. And then they were trying to make it look like it's meth or something else, you know? There was nothing illegal in Bonner County either. See how you're doing this? You're trying to discredit me, saying that these charges were right because they weren't. No, I don't even know that I want to keep dealing with you. You're such a heavy load on me all the time. Why don't you're telling everybody that I deserved to get arrested because I had my own medication that I don't even take. I've had it for years. They checked with the doctor, and they said, yes, that's her medication. They gave it all back to me, just like they did at the Canadian border. They called in Homeland Security on me because I wouldn't put the fucking mask on, like all the other fucking cowards. Oh, just do it. Oh, just do it. That's why we're in this situation, because there's so many friggin' cowards. Just do it. Even fucking Owen Benjamin was a coward. He ran away from me like a fucking little bitch. Scaredy bear. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, a couple days ago, I got a notice or an email from a different one, newspaper wanting me to do my story about Owen Benjamin in their paper. The first time was a different one, and I ended up leaving Idaho, so I just didn't do it. They also wanted to do a story on me, like a Good Samaritan story, because everything they had was, everything was negative. Like, this was a couple of years ago. So everything was so negative, they wanted like a feel-good story. So there was one there that involved me, and I didn't even get to do that. So now, this is like 2.5 years later since I did the Owen Benjamin thing. They're still asking me to do the story about Owen Benjamin because those people in Idaho can't stand him. I will never go to a doctor again. Never. Because they'll give you they're not so much now. I don't know if they're giving people but they get people addicted to opiates and stuff. And then there's another thing of being, they want people to be medicated for life. Once you get into that system, you're like a lifetime patient. I actually took all my medical records from how many years, I don't know. I burnt those motherfuckers. I threw them all in the fire. I am never going to a doctor or a hospital again. I'll die on my own terms. I'm not going to let those motherfuckers murder me. I mean, that's basically what they're doing. And also, I wanted to talk about, yeah, exactly. They will. They'll just be smiling. My doctor she was pretty nice. She was my age. We were born in the same year. So, and she knew that I wasn't up for any of this shit. I didn't want to hear about drugs. She goes, I know you don't want to hear this, but I have to tell you, this is what they'd recommend for you to take. I mean, they put me on lithium one time. That lithium in the sky, the chemtrails, that's when you see that beautiful pink sky, the sunset, everybody raves about how beautiful it is. Freaking lithium in there, and that's what makes you like sweat. It causes me vertigo. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing the vertigo in me. And I remember they gave that to me a long time ago, and I didn't take it for very long, but I literally started walking sideways. I was so out of it. My spatial thing was so off that my boyfriend literally had to pull me out of oncoming traffic because I walked on an angle right into it and didn't even. It just makes you check out. So I guess people are great. They know. There's people that know what that lithium's like. If you ever taken lithium, you'll know how it drugs you into a fucking weird state that you can be manipulated or whatever. So a lot of these young people now are on these SSRIs, and they're fucking them up. They are. People have no idea what they're taking, what they're doing to themselves. Even simple stuff like, I believe that that there's something in the vapes. Oh, wow, isn't that awful? See what she's doing? Thank you for sharing that, because that was the charges that all got dropped with the intent to use marijuana. Oh my God. I use it every friggin' day as a medicine. Okay, so you want to see what I'm going to do? Oh, maybe. I think there's more than just soybean in there, though. I do. I just really do. I think there's maybe the GRAF in there. So, okay, she's not my friend. Do you see this person is not my friend? And I've been threatening to eliminate her. And thank you for that. Thank you for making my point. Now you can go. Oh, so what? You are going to support the fucked up system. Are you Stockholm Syndrome, Miss Stockholm Syndrome? The girl that told me to buy fucking plastic boots? This girl is nothing but a pain in my ass. Yes, you are, you liar. What did you just put that up there for? Oh, I broke the law. Oh, she don't break the law. She's a law abider. She's an ass kisker. That means she's a Stockholm Syndrome girl. She's kissing up to them. I could tell by all the shit she's promoting. She's all aboard, support the cops, support everybody that fucks us up. What is? So you're announcing that it is? I just really don't like you. So I don't even want you here. So how about you just go? I don't want you here. So I'm going to probably just block her at some point. It's just like this has been going on with her for years. Literally, she just comes and harasses me and she's more of a distraction. So she's kind of like a troll. So because of that, I really don't want her here. I'm sorry. This is only the second person I've ever banned. And I don't even know if she's totally banned or not. But I just blocked her because she's just, it's just distraction. I'm trying to talk about something else and she's talking about how I'm breaking the law. Okay, I broke the law. I'm guilty as charged. I smoked the weed. Oh, God. Well, yeah, she really needs to, take a break or some shit. She's promoting too much of this garbage and stuff. It's like, she's countering everything I'm saying. So why is she even here if she's saying I'm wrong and I'm this and I am an outlaw. I'm not afraid to say that. You know who survived on Maui? All the people that disobeyed. All the ones that did what the ossifers said to do. They blocked them. They wouldn't let them through. Other people, I'd have been up on the sidewalk and getting out of there, which other people did, and they're the ones that are still alive to tell about it. And where are all the other people that were sitting in their cars? They're gone. The cars are burned out. People are saying that there's only bones left in those cars. I don't know. And I don't think they ever got out of their cars because who would flee from a burning car and turn around and shut the door? Take the time when they're trying to get away from it. I don't think that happened. Those who disobeyed were the ones that are still alive to tell about it. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like we need to stand up against these people. She's totally against my whole message of standing up against these motherfuckers that are authorities. Who gives them authority? It's bull. We should be able to be our own bosses. That's why we're happy. Happy day, girl. Go be the slave you want to be. Is that the one guy was that Fish or was that because I know some people actually got out of their cars and left their cars and just ran and jumped in the ocean. There's a couple of teenagers that were taping themselves in the water, and you could see it all burning in the background. And now look at all these songs that were out from a long time ago, pretty much narrating what's happening in the world right now.
May I have your attention, please?
Oh,
The
shoot.
library closes in 15 minutes.
I only
If you
have like
materials to check out or have
I
any
only have
polls
like
to
10
check
or
out,
15
please
minutes
bring them
because
to
of
the self-checkout
the
station at this
library's
time.
closing
If you need a new library card, please proceed to the
closes
help
at 5
desk.
o'clock here.
New
So
library cards will not be issued after 5
and then
p.m.
when I got here, there were people in the room, so I had to wait. So I wouldn't be able to do it as long as I usually do, like an
computers, printer, and copiers.
hour and a half or 2 hours. I'm like,
Thank you.
on. Yeah, the aluminum was melting, but the people don't know. Now, there's people that are saying that it's not do weapons, which it appears that it is, but I think it's more than that. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's electrical fires, and I think they're microwaves, because I literally feel the microwaves. I don't know if anybody else is feeling, but I feel it. And it ain't just the heat from the sun. It's a different kind of burning sensation that I feel internally, just like those trees. And then Jake goes and comes at me. I don't know if you know the issue with Jake the asshole. And I disagreed on one thing he says, and he's like going off on me. And I didn't even push the dues. I was just saying that there's other things that it could be. And he says, "Oh, so I guess it's the dues, huh, Cat?" He just, whatever. I just don't trust him anymore. I was starting to not trust him. And then he started coming after me. But I think what's happening, I really think that whatever they're doing, they're fucking with their consciousness, and they're actually literally making people fight. You could see all the different channels attacking each other. Now, I'm not going out looking for people to attack or expose. I did my thing with Owen Benjamin because I had a personal reason to. And now I have a personal reason now to do it with Jake the asshole, who I defended before. But now I'm starting to see I'm trying to give him information, and because he's not the one providing the information, it seems like he gets jealous or envious of other channels putting out information before he does. So, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from, but he's trying to say it's thermite, which I believe they did use in the 9/11 thing. But also, I don't think they're going to put thermite in every single one of those cars and houses that burnt down. They just need to push a button and they have their the whole system is already set up, the whole grid. And then we got all these chemicals in the chemtrails that are falling to the ground. So the ground is saturated in these heavy metals that they're using to conduct the electricity and the radiation and whatever other tech that they have to do whatever they're doing. And they can literally have people lined up and right next to each other. Like I could be getting hit with the radiation, the microwave, and the people next. I could have people on both sides of me, and they won't feel a thing. That's how exact it is. It can zoom right into you. That's why they're targeted. I'm targeted. I've been targeted for a long time. And I mean, I didn't always know it, but now I'm starting to connect the dots from as far back as the 80s. And even before that, because I knew about the fluoride before that. Even I was part of the experiment in the 50s when they were used Newberg, and it was the Newberg Kingston trials that they were testing, experimenting on us with their fluoride shit. Is anyone else here, TI? So anyway, I don't know whether I want to do get back into the whole Owen Benjamin thing again. But I felt he lied. He lied to his subs and his bears, and they all put out all this money. I didn't give him no $400, but a lot of people did. So this newspaper wants to know more about the story. I went there in December of 2020. So this is almost 3 years coming up in December that I did this whole Owen Benjamin thing. So I don't know if I'm going to go do that. Hi, Liquid Evidence. How you doing? Oh, I don't even know about those fucking I don't follow those ROTC, cis, whatever they are. They're weird. I don't have anything to do with them. But I've been asked to go on panels on other shows and talk about the Owen Benjamin thing, but I haven't done it yet. I don't know that I will. I don't know that I want to. Hi, Mr. Mike. How are you? Where are you from? So I only have like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. Does anybody else want to talk about anything else before I have to get off? And thank you all for showing up and for your support. I don't know. I just feel glad that Melly's out of here because you see how she keeps interrupting the flow of our discussion. And she just always wants to be like a contrarian or something like that. So I gave her plenty of chances, and you should have seen this. I don't know if it's in one of my things, but she left this long ass message, and it's like, oh my God. I woke up and I started reading it, and it's like, shit, I can't even read this. And I don't want to start my day off already, like being frustrated and feeling attacked and everything, you know. And then it's like she was trying to, you know, she's saying she has this information. Oh no, it's this and that. And I go, well, show me it. And then she doesn't even show me the proof that she's saying. She doesn't even come up with it. She just keeps going on to something else. So, who does that on Lopez and Mersch? Oh, wow. So, yeah, I know what's going. I don't know what. Well, I've been kind of following it, you know, watching what Steven's been doing to them, but he's pretty right on with some of the stuff he does. I mean, not everything. He can be kind of a bully. He started to do it to me, but then he backed off. So I don't know, but he kind of like, he has this like little MO where he goes to small people's channels too, not, you know, and then he'll befriend them and be nice to them and stuff. And then he turns on them and then he starts attacking them. So I think, well, I have the manifesto that was taken down, but I still have it saved. Oh, I don't know where to post it if anyone wants to read about what he did to this one woman who was a therapist. And I'm a therapist too. So she knew how to read them and she knew all about his diagnosis. He's diagnosed as schizophrenia, and he admitted it too, like years ago. He had channels up and stuff like that. So I actually have that piece that she wrote. So maybe I will post it, see if it goes through under this video. I'll put it in a pinned comment and see if it comes up. I mean, it might get taken down again, but I have it saved somewhere else, not just on YouTube. They had a blowout on Monday night. How? Oh, well, maybe I missed that. I don't know. But I know he's been, you know, going after them, calling them the shady bunch and putting them in little squares and stuff like that. But they are kind of like immature, a bunch of immature men pretending like they're religious or they claim to be Christian, but they don't seem to know what they're talking about too much. So Mersh wants to call in what? What does that mean? He wants to call in here. So I don't have time today, but the next time I come on, maybe I'll put up the StreamYard if anybody else wants to come up and talk on a panel. I'm getting invited to other panels, like somebody I don't even know invited me to their channel. I don't even know who they are, but I think they want to do sort of an all-woman panel. So I thought maybe I'd do that, but I still want to have men's feedback. I don't want just women. But it seems like a lot of women are standing up when a lot of men are not. So come on, you alpha men. Where are you? Stand up, even if you're a beta boy, whatever. We have to do this together, man. If we don't stand up to them, they're gonna just keep doing more and more of this shit. Because I think next month is gonna be like, because it's October it's their ritual month.
The
It's
library is closing in 5 minutes.
the thinning
If you
of
have
the
materials
veil
to
is
check
the
out, please
thinnest
bring
at that
them
time
to
of
the
the
self-checkout
year,
stations at this time.
around Halloween.
Materials not to be checked out should be left on one of the red carts found throughout the library. Thank you and have a good evening.
I don't even know about the Hoax Wars Christmas party. What do they do? I mean, it's an online, is it a panel or what is it? I don't even know. You could tell me. Maybe I'd go. But yeah, I planned on doing my own I mean, I know I have the StreamYard thing, but I can't put it up. I don't think I have it on my laptop. It's like a dinosaur laptop. It's so heavy. So what? Well, you can tell me. Oh, okay. I don't really know, but I'd probably do it. I'm not against it. So I'm going to put up my email address if anybody wants to like send me information like that, what you're talking about there, Tiny Show. Um, I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't know any of this stuff that's going on. I'm not involved in it. I don't know why does everybody keep saying, I'm like, they want me to heal MERS. There's nothing I can do for somebody that don't want to heal themselves. I don't do the healing. I guide people to help them heal themselves. You have to be the one doing it yourself. I don't know. I mean, they say that, but I never really claimed to be the healer. I'm the healer assistant to help the person to heal themselves. It's like an alcoholic. If they don't want to quit drinking and heal, they're not going to, no matter how much you bitch at them or whatever, they're not going to. So, okay, I will consider that and I will probably do it. But for right now, I probably have to get off of here because they're going to close in a couple minutes. So they've already given warning. So, okay, thanks everyone for coming. And I'll try to remember to put, the videos is about Sabrina Wallace talking about what's going on, that she learned being part of the people that were setting this up. And then she realized, oh my God, what's happening? And she started to talk. So everyone have a beautiful evening. Stay strong, stay sovereign. Much love to everyone around the world.